My name is Sharon Lawrence, and I am a registered dietitian licensed to practice in the state of Delaware. I'm in practice for over 40 years, and my focus is integrative nutrition. I have specialties in weight management, cardiovascular disorders, as well as addressing inflammatory diseases and autoimmune disease. And I am very fortunate that 17 years ago, I was exposed to a supplement line and systems that profoundly changed the health of my patients. I have been astounded at the ability of my patients to utilize these supplements, as well as the systems that are associated, the nutraphysical, the customized nutritional support, the gene SNP analysis and technologies, the weight management systems through TLS. And what's really very important to me is that my patients gain security. They discover that all of the supplements, all of the systems work. They work for them, they work predictably for them. So they have security because they know that every day, every month, year after year, they're still going to see the same clinical result. That's really important. I have some clients that have been on these supplements and using these systems for 17 years. What is also very important to me is that I have certain patients in my population that cannot utilize traditional supplements in pill form. They require a liquid delivery, that it's utilized by their bodies, where they actually notice the difference. And for that, it has been an extraordinary boost for the health of my patients and for me as a practitioner to know how happy my patients are. I think one of the reasons I like the nutraMetrix line and all of its systems is because I have patients that have tried many different supplements. I've carried many supplements over the years in my practice, many supplement lines. And although I might find a few from each company that worked very, very well, when I introduced and implemented the isotonic capable delivery, the pharmaceutical grade omega-3s, and all of the extraordinary, sophisticated, and science-based formulations that nutraMetrix delivers, I discovered that there's a different type of compliance and a clinical outcome in my patients. As a clinical nutritionist, my wellness goals are that my patients will eat healthily, sleep deeper, have the strength and energy to exercise more, and to really do some self-talk to own their health and life. Well, you can eat as healthy as possible, but if there is severe inflammatory or autoimmune disease, supplementation is critical. And so the nutraMetrix options that are available to me as a practitioner have helped me secure my patients' health. They are in addition to all of the wellness goals that are the foundation of my practice. My favorite thing about working with nutraMetrix is the fact that a nutraMetrix consultant is there to support my practice, that the science is constantly available for me, that because these products are brokered and not manufactured by the nutraMetrix and its parent corporation, I know that they are changing all the time as science changes. And that gives me a lot of security because I don't have to worry about using outdated old science with my patients, that there are systems I can bank on and utilize that have been provided for me by the science teams. When I attend nutraMetrix implementation trainings or any of the science symposiums that are available through the nutraMetrix Educational Institute, I've been truly impressed that I never feel as if I am just getting a quick fix on how to sell something. I am being sold, if you will, on the science, on the clinical efficacy, on all of the recent clinical trials that have been associated with specific ingredients so that I understand why they've been cobbled together into formulations that make clinical sense that will be useful for my clients. I love the fact that I can network with practitioners from all over the world, from a variety of disciplines, and we all learn from each other, and we are encouraged to share and network so that we are all stronger practitioners. We're all practicing the absolute best we possibly can. It is my strong belief that any health professional that affiliates with nutraMetrix and opts to use these exquisite options and the systems that are associated with them should clear their schedule at least once to attend a nutraMetrix educational program. They'll be incredibly surprised and impressed with the level of science, the degree of openness, and the availability to ask the kind of questions that are pertinent to their practice, the capacity to network with practitioners of many different disciplines, and in sharing each of our own practice secrets, we all become better practitioners. Since I began incorporating the nutraMetrix supplements, systems, TLS, gene SNP analysis, and all the customized supplements, I have actually found that my patient compliance has come through the roof. Patients are loyal to me. They know that they can trust my recommendations because they see the clinical benefit. They open their mouth, they tell other patients. Over the years, I've had so many patients walk through a door wanting to be evaluated by me because they knew from a friend of a friend that anything I recommended would be based on science, that it would be customized for their specific need. And that gave me a huge boost in reputation, in my credibility professionally with both my colleagues and my patients. I have met other practitioners that wanted to get to know me because of my clinical outcomes with nutraMetrix. We shared patients. They needed to see what it was I was doing, and that was an opportunity to change lives, far more than my own patients' lives. I now made a dent in the lives of many other patients because these practitioners learned how to use the nutraMetrix supplement systems and exquisite protocols. If I could give 3 business tips to a new health professional, the first would be, as fast as possible, attend a nutraMetrix educational event, a seminar, a 3-day seminar, to really learn how to appreciate this, to learn about the science that is associated with all of the lines and the systems. I would also encourage you to work closely with the nutraMetrix consultant that is there to support you, to access the secret or closed Facebook group that is coordinated and supported by Dr. Deidre Mason, that will allow you in the safety of that private, official nutraMetrix health professional support group to ask the kinds of questions that you can't really ask of your nutraMetrix consultant, but you certainly can ask Deidre, as well as the other practitioners in that group who will weigh in with their clinical practice and their experience utilizing supplementation or other wellness modalities to address the same kind of clinical condition you're concerned about. There's one more thing I'd like to add, and that we need to, as health practitioners, we need to approach each day as a day of learning, a day of growth. And that means we need to be open to learning about options for our patients' health that we might not have been trained on. And that is because from the day we leave our training, those trainings are already obsolete. Our education is obsolete. We need to be learning and growing. We need to be educating ourselves, opening ourselves to every potential way to help our patients, to optimize their health and their life.